Hey guys, North Cinematics here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I want to talk about Battlefield 6. But first, I want to cast your minds back to Battlefield 2018 when we were in the Discord chats and we were talking about what could Battlefield 2018 be, and we were getting so excited. We were thinking, what could Battlefield 2018 be? And then we got more hints about the game, and they were saying that it was going to be a World War II game. It was going to be set in World War II, and we're getting so excited thinking, oh my god, they're going to do the Pacific Theatre, and they're going to do the Eastern Front, and maybe even D-Day, and we're going to get the Americans, we're going to get the Russians, we're going to get the Japanese, and we're going to get the British, and all these factions, and we were looking at the uniforms and the camos that they could include, and then the trailer dropped, and we were like, what the fuck is this game? Like, what is this? This is not the game that we imagined. This is not what we wanted Battlefield 5 to be. And then the game came out and it was a poor game at best. And a lot of Battlefield players fell off from that game and they didn't want to come back to Battlefield. And that's why in today's video, I want to talk about how Battlefield 6, it has to be a return to the franchise. It has to be a great game. It has to get those players that were really disgruntled about Battlefield 5, me included. I've spoken to many people on Discord and I've had many conversations with people about Battlefield 5 and how they really just lost interest with Battlefield. And they say, if Battlefield 6 is no good, and if it's as bad as Battlefield 5, then really they're not going to be interested in any more Battlefield games, in any more future Battlefield games. However much fun they had in the previous games with games like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 1, in their mind it just doesn't matter because they just see a trend of how they see the games are heading and they're just getting worse in quality. So I think that's why Battlefield 6, it has a great opportunity really, in my opinion, to come out and really get those players that fell off from Battlefield 5 and get them back involved with Battlefield. So I think this is a massive opportunity to really spend a lot of time on the multiplayer, because at the moment it's all about Battle Royale games. I know with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the multiplayer is kind of a side thing now. They don't really take multiplayer as big as they used to, in terms of Call of Duty anyway, and a lot of people were annoyed with skill-based matchmaking, and lots of people have just gone back to Warzone, for instance. So I think this is a massive gap in the market for Battlefield 6 to be a really good multiplayer experience. They need to make sure that it's got a lot of content at launch. Hopefully we get lots of maps compared to Battlefield 5 anyway. I think Battlefield 5 launched with about 8 maps, and then we got 1 map after launch as well. So I think Battlefield 6, it needs to launch with a minimum of 10 maps, in my opinion. They have to be good maps. We want to see maybe some large maps, some smaller maps as well. And I hope that we get that increase in player count with 128 players, in my opinion. I hope it's set in a modern theatre, because that does give them a bit more leeway, in my opinion, to sort of explore that setting. I would hope that it was more grounded in that modern setting, but I mean, who knows? In my opinion, it just gives them a bit more leeway than, say, a historical setting. A lot of people were talking about, say, a Vietnam setting or a Cold War setting, but in my opinion, I can't trust EA and DICE now to do a historical setting. I just feel that they wouldn't capture that essence of that theatre. So for me, a modern setting, or maybe even a near future. So content for me, it needs to get supported. Hopefully we can get some good maps as well, a lot of maps, a lot of weapons as well, because a lot of people, they expect a lot more content now from games. So I think it has to be a return to the franchise, and they've had the time now. They've had the time to develop a good game. I think the big problem with Battlefield 5 is they arguably rushed out Battlefield 5. I think there were rumours that a Bad Company free game was sort of meant to come out first, and then Battlefield 5 around this sort of period. But obviously that hasn't happened. Maybe it's going to be Bad Company. Maybe it's going to be Bad Company 3. But we've also heard rumours that it's going to be a modern setting. It's going to be a reboot. There's so many rumours going on at the moment. But yeah, Battlefield 6, they've got more time now, so no excuses. And I think they've just got to maybe build on the one thing that they got right in Battlefield 5, and that was the gunplay, in my opinion. So, Battlefield 6, you've got a lot of players here that are really disinterested with Battlefield now because of what happened with Battlefield 5, and you've really got to blow players away. And we're heading to that period now. In spring 2021, there's been rumours again that spring 2021 is when we're going to start seeing some more information, maybe some trailers, EA Play and things like that. So exciting times as we head to that period of speculation. The speculation's already ramping up. I mean, I've seen channels like Lossy and Flackfire and Jack Frags as well talking more about Battlefield 6. So that's sort of ramping up now. So again, it needs to be good. And if you want to keep up to date with Battlefield 6, there's not much news at the moment, not much leaks. It's all sort of speculation. It's all up in the air at the moment. But this game needs to be good. But if you want to keep up to date with everything Battlefield 6, if you're searching for news and information about Battlefield 6 or Battlefield 2021, do us a favour, subscribe, hit that bell notification, make sure it's on all notifications, drop us a like, and until next time, have a good one.